Oi, oi, guys. Ooh, clear the throat. It's actually Tuesday morning. And I'm up and out here doing it. I did roll around in bed a little bit going, I really want to. But you know what, the old morning, I thought the morning was, I guess it is. I was going to say getting nice and cooler, but it is cooler. It's just not heavy on the nice bit yet. But I'll take it. It is definitely a little bit less humid, let's put it that way. Even though I'm absolutely sweating my balls off. But I hope everybody's having a good one on this Tuesday morning at the beginning of the week. And I hope everybody started their Monday well. Wanted to talk about when to use that meditation, because it doesn't always need to be, you know, at certain times or certain places, or meditation can be done everywhere. At any time, really. I mean, as soon as you start doing your breath work, you could be standing anywhere, you could be at your job, you could be at your desk, you could be anywhere. But when you start doing that breath work, start slowing that down and then pulling your mind to an anchor, you're meditating. Sound of the bird sounds beautiful. But the one thing I wanted to talk about, which is something I've started doing, I don't know if you've heard that saying, which you probably have. Let me think about it. Right? How often do we do that? Oh, let me think about it. When it's that, not really knowing what to do, not wanting to commit, not wanting to, you know, it could be fear, it could be anything. Let me think about that. Can't come up with a decision or a choice or something. And I'm starting to change that. And I thought about this like 2 days ago, a couple of days ago. It might have even been yesterday actually. Might be losing my mind. But why don't you try this? Meditate on it. Meditate on it. Let me change hands. Meditate on it. I did it yesterday. I had something rolling around in my head. And wasn't sure where to put it, what to think about it. And I thought, let me meditate. And I meditated, brought everything into a calm state, especially with the breathing and the breath work. And once you slow that down, you're starting to send the message of no problems. And then I brought in whatever it was, I can't even remember exactly what it was. And then bringing in, okay, the situation that may be on your mind, could be anything. Or keeping your breath nice and slowed down. Because then that keeps you in a calm state and it allows you to think. Some things when we can't think, we can't structure. And when we can't structure is when things start, well, not all the time, but things can start to go pretty wrong and going in the wrong direction. Especially if we're not structuring around it and figuring out what we can do or what our part is that we play and doing something about that. So calming our mind in a meditation, just sit there for a little bit, start slowing that breath down, come into a relaxed state, and then bring to mind whatever it is that you may be thinking about or that's bothering you. Because then you can piece it out, and then you start to think differently. You'll find your mind is in a different direction, and instead of struggling to hold on to something, whatever that may be, we don't. We look at it. Sometimes it's an allowance of letting go, of coming to terms with something that's happening, and then keeping that breath nice and steady and letting yourself know that, hey, I can't do anything about that, but I could do something about myself and changing the energy to that. Otherwise what we do is we end up gripping on and we end up moving with a negative energy, which ends up pulling our frequency and vibration down, and now we're not in a good spot ourselves. Slowing it down, making it work for you, coming up with the solutions. That comes with a straight and calm mind. Hope everybody has a good rest of their week. Get into that meditating, commit to it. Let me meditate on that. Think about that. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.